In March 2011, I organized a professional event about youth pastor care service, and I thought that one or two acquaintances might participate. I didn't expect any serious participation rate, and it was really appealing that some 140 to 150 people came together in the Golem Street Training Center in Vác, lots of young people and a great number of priests. Quite interestingly, parents also came, and at that professional event we discussed what could be done for the youth. There was also a silent adoration during which everybody had the task to put down their relevant ideas. Then a sociologist summarized these thoughts. Example, the things most needed in the Vác diocese. The result was clear-cut. It was written in almost every single sheet of paper that some kind of youth leader training would be needed, because that could be the starting point of communities. At this professional event on youth pastor care service, András Molnár mentioned an At this professional event on youth pastor care service, András Molnár mentioned an example from the Cserhád region, where entrusted by 3 priests in a rather harsh area from where young people theoretically move away. He is busy with community building, and it confirmed the thesis in us that youth communities only exist if there is somebody to work with them. I visited our father bishop with the idea to find a person like András Molnár, a youth community builder for every region. These people became later the fishers of men. My other idea was that Father Bishop, everybody has written to their sheet of paper that some kind of leader training would be necessary. Father Bishop rejoiced at this point. Right, let's create the diocesan counterpart of the High Solo Caesar leader training program. So then we invited Sister Angela, Teresa Worowska and Sister Kati from the Salesians and from High Solo, and Feco Zielinski from Regnum Marianum. And we started to put together this stream of the leader training program customized to the diocese together with these people. It soon became clear that it shouldn't be a copy of High Solo, but rather a training implemented in our own specific regional spirituality. And then the name of the training was also born. The first class started in January 2012. They completed their studies 2 years later in November. In November 2013, 44 participants completed the training, and since then, many of them are already community leaders. Then we started our second 2-year-long class, where between January 2015 and November 2016, 43 young people completed the Leaven training. The training lasted for 2 years, and priests as well as representatives of spiritual movements and religious orders also participated in the implementation thereof. It consisted of a part of intensive studying, a very spiritual one with lots of praying, spirituality and contemplation, as well as a practical part. The summer camp is a highlighted event of the Leaven program. In one of the classes, the nomad camp was the peak event, in the other, the farm camp. Interestingly enough, this camp forged the participants together the most. Our goal is that following the completion of the Leaven program, or even in its second year, or young participants start to lend a helping hand and contribute to the operation of a children or youth community at their own parishes. Example, start to act as Leaven. If it's possible, by the time they complete the Leaven program, they should be able to start a new group or entrusted in an already existing one by the local parish priest or catechist. Or Leaven members lead 50 communities, and approximately 26 new ones were born in the 3 years between 2014 and 2016 by our Leaven volunteers, the majority of whom are volunteers from our regions. As I can see with the next classes, we might achieve even bigger results by facilitating cooperation between our young participants and those whom they will work together with later in the program. The participating priests also indicated that they would happily join this work at the very beginning. We are considering to launch Leaven training in autumn 2018 that would go down to the level of regions. It won't last for 2 years, only for 1, thus it will realize a dual target. It will serve as the nurturing of new blood on the one hand, and on the other, each and every parish of the region can bring along some young participants. We would like to engage every able-bodied young person from the age group of 13 to 25. And we don't want to train them separately. We are planning to invite their priests and catechists too, so that they could take part in the training for a couple of times. If they wish to do so, they can be with us at the weekends during the entire year, but the goal is to have them at least 3 times to implement real team-like training by the end. Because this way, these people can come together and form a team even during the training, meaning that later they can really count on each other. Based on our plans, the first Leaven program to be realized this way will be organized in the Tisa region. Hopefully, this would give a really significant momentum to that region. And watch for the next region to follow suit where you can join the training.